Hello, this is Solomon, and we are going to be looking at some 1v1s. All of them against this player, Jeff, who is a learning player. Going random this match. I am UK, he's Italy. You can probably guess how this is going to go. You can probably guess how it's always going to go with UK versus someone who's not UK in 1v1. I do 3 depot, I just try to do a pair rush, go for all the depots. But, I mean, Italy gets lost, so... I mean, there's only so much I can do. Honestly, I should have dropped this guy in the forest. Or sin. Actually, now that I'm looking at this, since it takes, I'm thinking it's possible that I could have dropped a paratrooper or two on the barracks too and tried to take it. Maybe. Oh, probably still wouldn't have worked. I make a 4th depot, which was really greedy. Make a barracks. I drop this guy with a paratrooper over here to like keep this depot from doing something. But I move him away into the city since recon is coming over. Making light infantry to stop the Veloz from getting through, but like goddamn, these things are fast. Now it's just M11 spam. I'm like, oh, I'm fucked. Like I try to move this guy back. If I had infantry in position, like on the cliff right here, I could hit them as the M11s come through, but my guys aren't positioned properly. Like this guy does get positioned, but I mean, it's only one guy versus a horde of tanks, so if I had more people, it would have worked. Yeah, I just surrender. I should have gone the 4th depot. I mean, I was gonna probably lose anyway, regardless, at some point, because Italy versus UK. Not gonna work out for UK. Okay, what order do I want to look at these in? Look at this one. Italy versus Soviets. I forgot to check RUSE's last game, but I played encryption. He doesn't. He does this. Now, I forgot to like anti-Soviet rush strat, but if I was doing it, I would do 1 depot, probably 3 barracks, just go straight down the mid and capture this middle Soviet barracks and go for the HQ. Well, actually, and that's dangerous of Italy since you have to go 3 barracks. Since you're 2 barracks, it takes too long to attack. But as other nations, just do like 2 barracks, 1 depot. Since Soviets spend a bunch of money on the side barracks or something else. Or depots, like 2 depots. Jeff went. But yeah, no, I just decided to triple barracks 3 depot. Anti-tank base comes out to stop Veloz and M11 spam. You can use BA-11 for that, kinda. Although if you use BA-11, Italy's just gonna go M15s and kill you. So you actually do need the AT. Although maybe not right away. If you can just win the initial rush and stop Italy from continuing. I get some surprise attacks off. So it's really nice gains. I kill these guys. These 2 Gordias sneak through, but it's kind of like whatever. And this Varix gets behind. But I mean, Jeff's only on 2 depots. Kill a bunch more Gordia over here, and then I kill these ones. Like, he has a lot of positioning, but he doesn't have the money. And he's actually bleeding so many infantry so far. I managed to capture this, and this is 4 barracks, so I managed to make these guys really fast. I get 2 out, 2 infantry out. Recapture. This is really good since this flank is protected for me, and now I can attack into his area, his base. I regroup all my infantry over here since I captured the barracks he put in my rear without any conflict or contest. I make a loss, steal these guys, but I decided to send over here. I knew he hadn't made another AT gun, but now I know. So yeah, I just have, look. Yeah, I just have a lot more infantry, so I'm just gonna win this fight. Carry on over here, another one right here. I send these guys behind to deal with this depot, but I kind of forget about them since I'm busy doing stuff right here. Capture this barracks, and he surrenders soon. The losses over on the flank, just to maybe do some flank pressure, raid some supply convoys in the rear. At least get units to go after it, like B-11s or something. So yeah, basically Jeff didn't have enough income. And his initial fights weren't really that good, so his soldiers just died. Let's look at this one now. Also Italy versus Soviets. Yeah, Soviets versus Italy is a pretty interesting matchup. The Soviets are really good, but Italy barracks defeats Soviet barracks because M11 loss will beat BA-11 in Guardia. I did not play decryption. He doesn't go air, so I don't go air either. I decided to do a M15 rush, potentially. I was wondering if he was going to make, if he made like an AT base and made like 6 AT, I actually would have canceled these and it's gone defense and infantry. Yeah, so double blitz, 2 armor bases. I didn't build one earlier to get the tag out earlier because again, if he was going to spam out AT, I would have just canceled. And he does end up making AT, but at this point I just decided to commit to the armor rush since AT is slow, and I will be able to get past it most likely. For M15. These barracks are on my flank, but he has Shulky. He hasn't spent the money on Gordia. So this guy gets caught out, unfortunately. But he doesn't die. And I killed his depot, which is really, really nice. Slow down. I kill this AT base. And building this was unnecessary. Honestly, like 2 more M15, I could have actually killed all of these AT right here. I just rushed them and killed them in the machine gun too. Or if I had fanaticism and all 4 of these M15s grouped up, I might have been able to kill these guys actually. Oh, I did get the barracks though, now he's down to 1 depot. I send this M15 to kill this barracks, and then M15 over here to deal with this barracks. Since it only has 1 depot left, so he has very limited income. So he's only gonna be able to make like, what, 3 stroking max, just deal with my M15. Shulky right here, but I panicked him before he gets in the forest. Unfortunately, these guys are already in forest, so I can't deal with them yet. But I've destroyed both flank barracks. Well, I've destroyed this one on the right. I'm about to destroy the one on the left. I'm sending out a depot. Now at this point, I either go air or infantry. Because I can't make more than 15 since he has a bunch of AT out. Plus he only has an AT base, so I know it's only 10 supply, but it's nice to make him, force him to spend 10 more supply on a barracks. Shulky coming out, we go after this, the armor base. At this point I actually wasn't sure what to do, or I was debating whether to go air or infantry next. This gets captured, but I don't really care. Because what's he going to make? T-26s, KV-1s? Those aren't going to do anything. So, I wasn't really paying attention. And I did another AT guns in ambush right here. 3, 4, 5. So 5 M15s, that's 75 plus fanaticism. So I lost a fuck ton of resources doing that. Like I just put out 3 barracks at the same time. I'm getting heavy infantry, but if I had had 75 to spare, I could have gone an airfield, started bombing him. This M15 gets caught out, unfortunately. This one's just chilling out. There's a Haryana out, so I can kill these Shalky. Put a depot right here. Jeff has managed to get back up to 3 depots. He camouflaged this one for some reason. I'm not sure why. It was no point in doing that, really. I mean, I can assume he has a depot. Like, there's a likely chance of him getting that. And Blitz and Fanaticism are much, well, they're very important to use on this map, especially on the middle. Me throwing away all my M15s, that'll catch back up, kinda. So I decided to try to run these guys through, but only one gets through, unfortunately. And he doesn't have enough time to kill the depot. So I'm trying to kill this B11 over here on the left. I send out my 4th depot. I also send infantry over to my right to protect it. Again, he gets the armor base, but what's he gonna do? Make KV1s, make T26s? There's not really good units. Not gonna do anything. He tries to send a Garvia to get my own barracks, but I have 3 barracks, so I can just make my own infantry super fast. So I just killed him. I kill the B11 over here on the left. I get an airfield and I start researching P108s. Or not yet, but going too soon. Because there's no point in building fighters, really. Well, you could build, actually you can build fighters and air recon, just camp the headquarters and this strafe whatever production they make, but I just decided to go straight for P108s. Especially because I can use them to bomb the enemy infantry stacks. Now, this is 9 versus 8. And if he had captured the armor base, he would have 7. And 9 Granatari would defeat 7 Guardia. At least I'm 99% sure they would. But unfortunately, he doesn't capture the armor base, so the fight doesn't happen. It's still mated. He makes his own airfield now. It's the best response. This map's so spread out, like it'll take too long and too much resources to get AA everywhere. Makes a push over on the left, and my guys are split up, so he catches my units over here piecemeal. Okay, but then this happens. So I move my guys from mid, I blitz them all the way towards his barracks. Since I have 13 of them, and it's doubtful he has the money to make enough to counter this, because you have to remember of infantry, even though you can make so many of them, infantry do not catch other infantry. They go the same speed, unless you have blitz, or you have a rodent and enemy doesn't, but that's the thing, like, it makes positioning and forward thinking very important. Because if your infantry is out of position, like, the enemy can exploit that with their own infantry very, very easily. Like, there are so many infantry on the map, but they're either blobbed up in certain locations. And I have my own blob of 13. That's a lot of infantry, so it's really hard. Like, react to stuff like this if you're not on top of it, or if you're not already prepared. Because the 13, that's, what do you think? Yeah, 65 supply of infantry. You can't just make that supply out of thin air. And he was too late reacting with these guys, so. Also, there's no recon, so I get ambushed and kill all these guys super easy. On that note, if you're ever being attacked by infantry in an infantry versus infantry battle, just see if you can counterattack. Like, because he was attacking me over here, and he had another force just standing over here, but not really doing anything, so I just went between them. Because if the enemy's attacking, it means they're blobbing up their units, so they have like blobs. Just go in between the blobs if you can, like I did. I saw barracks over here in a depot, no blobs next to it, and it was very, very doubtful that he had enough money to actually build up his own blob in time. He makes recon, except he makes it too late. Get P108 out. Yeah, he researched Jax right away, which is good because Sayedas will just destroy Ishax. But he does not have camo, or he didn't think of camoing. But I'm assuming this doesn't have it, so I just bombed the airfield. I had to play Blitz. Or maybe I didn't have to, but yeah, he's kind of fucked now. That's 60 replaced, and he's down to 2 depots are almost out of money, so he doesn't have much left. I make a Sayeda to go kill the Yak. So he pushes forward with these units over here. Guess to try to kill my depot in return. But I have all these guys in ambush, and his recon isn't at the proper angle to see these. So I just kill a bunch of his infantry for free. Get out a second Sayeda. Maybe strafe some tracks. And yeah, I just surrender since his depots have like, yeah, one convoy left each. Yeah, I mean, I knocked him down on one depot with the M15 rush, and he spent a fuck ton of money on AT. And I didn't really make that much more armor. I did make some a little bit later that all died, and that was really unfortunate, but he still spent so much money on AT and AT bases. And I just went infantry after that, so. Okay. Face to face, we go about random, Italy versus Germany. Germany is a really not. They're just kind of awful in RUSE. Like, they lose to Soviets, they lose to the US, they lose to Japan, obviously. They lose to France pretty hard, like 1945 at least. I mean, Germany's just not that good. They pretty much just have 2 standout units, in my opinion. You can make an argument for others, but in my opinion, as the SDKFC, which is very mobile recon, and Stuka for how much damage it does, for how cheap it is. So, besides that, Germany is really underwhelming, despite being like they're kind of. I guess like they are all rounded technically since they have a large variety of units, but it's just a combination of production being too expensive, then recon being expensive and fragile, or like just expensive, I should say. Then their air is kind of underwhelming outside of the fighter bombers, the Stukas. Anyway, he doesn't go air. He does 3 depots, barracks, and Italian barracks has tanks, but I decided to go KFC spam. One of the very rare situations you do KFC spam. Because they're so mobile, you can just isolate the M11s, like a divide and conquer. So yeah, I spam them out, and I just send these 3 over here to kill this M11 real fast and go deal with these ones. Get out 5th KSC. I also go 3 depots in the beginning. The match is 3 depots. I also get the surprise attack off, which is really nice. Like M11 aren't that, they're not slow, but they're not really fast. They're 36 speed. All KFCs are. Wait, really? What the fuck? These are only 39? I could have swore they were 43. That's news to me. Although they do travel faster on the road, so. At least I believe. Actually, I'm not sure if they travel faster on the road. So I run this guy through. Send these guys over here and a light infantry to go try to kill this depot, hopefully. Here comes the armor base. Now this is problematic. Because M15s, like, eat KFCs for breakfast. Like, if you send KFCs against M15s, KFCs are going to die in like 10 seconds. But these are M13s, so I can actually fight them a little bit. Although I really need my force advantage since it's level 1 armor versus level 2 armor. I decided to send my grenadier back. I managed to panic one of them, but I decided to pull back. Maybe that wasn't necessary, but I decided to see if I can kill this M13 since it's isolated. I get out 4th depot and send an armor base to each flank. I surprise ambush this M13, which is really nice. killed a Sahariana. I should have went back in the forest. I killed an M13. Now I'll go after this depot with my light infantry. Now, Panthers are not that good. I mean, they straight up lose to IS-2s and Persians and all that are heavy armor, which is not awesome. But I decided to go Panthers instead of Tigers because M15s are just so mobile. Like, if I have a Tiger right here, and like this entire middle sector, just one blitz and he gets to my base basically, so. Like, I won't be able to respawn in time with enough firepower since, like, one Tiger, it takes 2 shots to kill an M15, the first shot panics. It's going to get, like, 2 or 3 shots off if it's, like, over here on the right, but then the M15, like, so it's going to kill panic 1 or 2 M15s. Then the rest are just going to go straight for my base and call my depot. So I decided to go Panthers for that extra mobility. And I end up killing the depot. And this KFC strives, which is nice. It's not super relevant at this point. I decided to send it to see if we can run the gauntlet and get to the enemy HQ and maybe kill some supply convoys. But then 15s come out and they, kill it. Send the grenadiers out. The forced M13s away. Got the Panthers coming out. I'm a bit cautious since M15s, they do a lot of damage for their price. I reverse to do some kiting since I need to respect the damage they do. But I get a third Panther out over here, or a second one on the right, so like I'm just encircling him. Then I get another Panther out right here. Then the surprise attacks from the KFC. Like a couple more M15s. Like let's say 3 more and slightly better micro. If he kept away from my right side Panthers, he could have killed this Panther on the left and killed the other one I built, and probably kill my production or kill my depot, or depots even. Like if he had this gone this way initially, instead of going kind of to the right then back, he probably could have broke through. I did end up playing Fanaticism to keep my Panther alive. But now I have a bunch of Panthers, and he doesn't have anything to counter that, so it's pretty much game over. Since I have like a critical mass of Panthers, I'm just going to have so much damage output. These are M13s right here, so they're dying. These are M15s, but I guess he kind of gave up at this point. I don't know. I could have killed this Panther. I don't know why I kept on sending him over this way. Surprise attack. And he surrenders. Since again, I have a bunch of Panthers out. Very minimal losses. Just the KFCs and some infantry. That is the end of this video.